Hey guys, how's it going? This is Holy Hand Grenade, and in this week's video, I'm going to break down a topic in League of Legends. For my first League of Legends breakdown, I'm going to be covering a topic that many people choose not to talk about: surrendering. Many new people to the game have asked me when it is time to surrender a game. The response I give them, although oftentimes met with opposition, is never. One of the fundamental flaws in the surrender system is that it promotes the continuation of negative play, or gives players who may have dwindling hope for the game a reason to not try. Of course, there will always be those players who see a kill deficit of 5 and want to surrender the second the timer hits 20 minutes, but this video is for those who really have a tough time clicking yes or no.
One of the best ways to avoid a surrender is to simply adapt and adjust to the situation.
Map awareness and communication are extremely critical when dealing with make-or-break situations that you may find yourself in when your team is ready to surrender. A passive playstyle should normally be adopted when your team is in that kind of position. Ward accordingly and make sure that you have plenty of vision around your base, jungle, and crucial objectives. With this vision, you can adjust your passive playstyle and pick off enemies that may be caught out. When the enemy team is ahead, you will oftentimes find it easier to catch super aggressive players out alone. The thing I often tell my team when we are far behind is to let them be the ones to make a mistake. With this mentality, you should always be paying attention to everything around you. Be ready to make a move when you see an opportunity, and know when going in just isn't worth it. If you aren't in a position to contest objectives such as Dragon or Baron, use that time to heal up or push out any lanes that may be close to your base. With Baron controlled by the enemy team, you will now need to focus entirely on a defensive strategy. The enemy team has made a mistake, or your defense has worked. Now it is time to capitalize on the opportunity.
Again, being able to read your situation is crucial. Send all members of your team that are alive to attack one central objective. If you have a strong split pusher, try and use them to maximize the damage you can do while your enemy is down. If a lane can't be pushed in time, look to objectives like Baron or Dragon, and take them as quickly as possible and defend or attack accordingly. If you've been stuck in your base for a few minutes, and you manage to push the enemy off, take this time to check your blue and red buffs. But remember, always make sure to have vision. The 75 gold for a ward is worth much more than your death that close to the tipping point. To end this breakdown, I would like to say a few final things. First of all, even if you don't win a game after trying your best and not surrendering, at least you now have more experience in that situation, and you'll be even more prepared next game. Remember, a game is only truly lost when your entire team truly believes it is. Always motivate both yourself and your team. It doesn't hurt to try.